Hello. In this video, we're going to be talking about polar coordinates. Now, a polar coordinate system is on a plane, which means it's two-dimensional, and we have some point O, which acts as our pole, and then we build a ray off of O, and notice that the ray in the picture is going to the right from point O. This creates what we call the polar axis. Now, we put some point P on the plane, and those are assigned polar coordinates of r comma theta. R is the distance between O and P, while theta is the directed angle measure, whose initial side is the polar axis and finishes the terminal side for the ray OP. Okay, let's try some examples here where we have to graph these. All right, so we want to graph these 3 points. What I'm going to do first here is I'm going to draw a couple or a generic coordinate plane. Okay, then I'm going to label the center here, the origin, as our point O. Now, to find P, what I want to do first is do a rotation of pi over 4 units, or radians, excuse me, from O, which puts us roughly here. That's where pi over 4 lands. Then from there, I'm going to go out 1 unit in length. So roughly, we'll say roughly there, that's out 1 unit. So that'll be point P, and that's located at 1 comma pi over 4. It's 1 unit from O, and it's a rotation of pi over 4 from the axis. All right, in number 2, we want to find point Q. So I'm going to do a rotation of 2 pi over 3. So this was pi over 4 as a rotation. 2 pi over 3 is still less than half of a circle. It puts me roughly here. That's where 2 pi over 3 is. Then I'm going to do a length of -2 along that line, which means we don't go forward on that, but we go the opposite direction. So P, we continue to extend it out the other way, like so. From there, P would be 2 going into the 4th quadrant, so roughly here. That's where Q is, because this rotation here was 2 pi over 3, and this length now is -2 units along the axis. All right, one more then. If I want to do part 3, where I want to find 3 comma -30 degrees, what I'm going to do is first draw the -30 degree angle. Should be roughly there. And then we simply go from O 3 units out. And there it is. And that'll be point R at 3 comma -30 in degrees. Okay, and that's how we just quickly graph polar points, polar coordinates. For now, we're done.